Good evening, traders. Welcome to the first summary of the day video on this week. Today I didn't share the charts because my zones were same as yesterday. I just added new supply as here with big imbalance and a broken low as a golden level. So nothing more. I still had the main demand zone as my point of interest. And yeah, today I took one trade. It was very fast trade, 14 minutes to almost 8 hours. And then I found 2 or 3 more setups, but I didn't trade. It was today with my sick kid. Is just a part of a year where every kids like to be ill. So my apologize. I'm doing my best to answer all your messages, and yeah, I'm just tired because of a lot of things to do with this little man. Okay guys, so I hope that the new members understand the zones. When we are talking about a big leg out, it's important to see the high volume, as here we have insane push to the downside as a delivery to the demand. Okay, let's go to the 1 minute, to the beginning of the day. Not so fast, it was here. Right. I took very fast buy position because I found a support as triple bottom. These are equal lows, and honestly I just opened the charts a bit earlier as always because I like to trade London session. And today Jeffrey, his idea helped me to find a quick early setup. So I was really focused on this one, and then appeared the liquidity move. I like the big spike of volume. If I am focused on something, when I see the price on big demand zone and is doing the equal lows or support, it was for me more than likely to look for a buy position. This is really the matter of how you believe that the move you expect and you are waiting for can happen. So when I see, this is all the time same setups I'm taking. There are a lot of variations, but I like to see really on demand equal lows with the strong push, and when price is coming back, it's for me sign to take a trade. Because I'm risking 1%, so this is I need to do 100 trades in a row, the losing trades to blow my account. So here the move was very special because you can see the grab to the back and price came once again above the support. I was just waiting for a lower volume to take the trade. And also some of you asked me that what about this support, right? For me it was the sign that we are very deep on the demand. The one more push could break the zone, and for me that the zone is then invalid. So all buy setups are no more interesting for me. So I was focused on the price came back above the support, and all those weeks are rejection candles. Yes, the weeks to the downside. So it means that the sellers try to go down, and in the same 1 minute candle the buyers reacted. So they didn't want to close the candle as a bearish one. These are all rejection candles. You can see how strong the buyers were always pushing the price back up. So when the volume died, it was almost 5 or 6 times I just entered the trade with belief that this moment is a liquidity grab. And I was aiming for the Asian high. It was a very good idea. Also bit above was the broken low from 1 hour time frame, yes, as I marked here. So very good area with liquidity, and it was over 20 pips wave. It was very insane, very fast one. Then the second setup, which I really liked as well, could be a trap appeared while hitting the TP. But my rule is not to jumping directly in the second trade, especially that it was after demand. But there's big but. I'm always saying that it is risky to sell just few pips above the demand zone. As here, for example, it was like 9 pips or even a bit less than 9 pips. But if you scroll the chart on the left, you can see that price was here doing the liquidity grab, very low on the zone. So it could mean that the zone is already used, is weak and empty. Look how many times the price was here. Same here. Even here was also the liquidity grab, but not so big move. So the price spent here a lot of time. So if price is sitting inside the zone without stronger pushes, it means that the zone is weaker and weaker and weaker. So we could expect really the deeper invader or really breaking the demand, especially that the last liquidity grab was so close to the lower edge of the zone. So it was good, maybe risky, but good to look for a sell, especially that this move here, the last push. Look guys how the volume spiked, as the volume was decreasing as creating the resistance and equal highs, very small range, and then the shot to the up, just taking liquidity from the Asian high and the broken low from higher time frame, and price left here 2 imbalances which were immediately broken. So this move up could be also read as a liquidity grab. By very hardcore entry, I could be kicked out. Yes, because if I am seeing the break of imbalance, rejection weak, I would maybe enter here with much lower volume in decision candle with 3 pips stop loss. I would be kicked by 2 minutes later by a wick. Yeah, so he was risky. These entries are the types I like to make. So if I would enter here, I would be kicked out. But this is the scenario which I'm using a lot of time. Yes, the risky entry just after broken imbalance. But then, as Ed very nicely wrote on his PDF, just wait for the calming down. With my view, those broken imbalances made kind of resistance. Yes, the important level. Even if these are broken, a lot of time we can see on every summer of the day of video. I'm also telling that this is the broken level. Is price like to react here as a retest. The volume nicely decreased here. Yes, but when price was sitting here on top, the volume were going down. You could also say that it was safer to join here the sellers with the belief that the zone is probably empty, because here was risky, just broken imbalances, but the demand was very close to the entry, the potential entry. But then we can see that this demand was broken, and then price just came back to this historical level of broken imbalances. And when volume died in here after this week, I would think really about the correct entry, and I did this is very nice one. So where we could aim for to this imbalance, yes, because it was breaking of this whole range, small imbalance like 0 to 13, but the very nice level was here, the equal lows. Yes, the last support on the very weak demand. So it could be the 20 pips wave. Very nice one, like almost 1 to the 7, sorry. Very nice drop. And when I see something like this, is 2 times the zone was broken, what I am doing, I am deleting the zone because I don't like to have mess on my charts. So the zone is no more valid. So then I'm looking why. Yes, this is during the whole day. I'm looking always for a reason why a zone is broken and what is the next zone. Then I can see, I also marked here yesterday the imbalance, this price action here. Yes, the price was sitting here, rejection wicks, and then shot to the down for a big buy. So this whole move on lower time frame, this is the equal lows with liquidity grab. So if there is liquidity grab, it means that here was the demand zone. So I'm not drawing any zone like from here, especially that the wick is longer. I'm looking for a reason where this liquidity grab was, where this manipulation was. To make it faster, I just want to move the chart to the left, and then I see, wow, indecision candle, and then big rally, only bullish candles. It also broke the last supply here. So I would mark the demand here. Yes, big drawing, like this one, like this one. Yeah, I know that this is boring, but this is very old zone. Yeah, like this one. Just want to check if it is not bigger than necessary. Yeah, it is good one. Let's switch to the 1 hour. And yes, now I am set. It is very big zone, I know, but now we can look for the price action. Yes, I don't like to sell anywhere else. Here this equal lows now looks with more logic why this move here appeared. Yes, but you can ask why I was buying when price was above the zone. Because I was looking for fresh zones. Yes, I have from yesterday my M30 demand. Very nice reactions were in the previous time. So if I see the break of the zone, I am looking for a reason why those equal lows, the fresh ones, like to appear. So if we are still on demand, even if price is still always going down the big part of the day, my focus is the next one is still to looking for a buys. And then was very nice move. I remember that probably Tobias took the entry here. You can see this whole support. Yes, price is sitting on one range, and then we have big move to the downside. Look at this spike of volume, incredible, right? Very, very big one. And what then? We have 3 imbalances, very close to each other. When I'm taking the trade, I like to see the break of the first one, but only when the imbalance is on top and then somewhere here on bottom. Then I have enough space to manage my trade. In this case, these 3 were close to each other, so one big range. So I wouldn't enter just here because very close were then another imbalances. Here we have also the bullish one, a 17-0. Let's mark this. And if you are confused, my advice is always to check the footprint, because I always have on the second screen my footprint chart. Let's move to the ask and bid. We have here the huge one imbalance as 295 contracts to just 43. It's 5 times more sell contracts than buys, and it is almost the middle of the candle. Yes, the move we are measuring, and this is the beauty here, is that the price broke it, came back down to feel the zero imbalance from the bullish move, and then while breaking up again, the volume died. Yes, the entry here could be still risky because volume was increasing, but when price is doing kind of small demand zone, yes, here is very messy now, so many markups, and the volume is dying. Look at here, where it was. Here the volume is decreasing, and Tobias took entry probably somewhere here. Sorry if I don't remember so good, but it was a very nice entry with the stop loss below, for example, the baseline. I always have the 3 pips. Here could be big drawdown, but the entry was correct. This is beauty of the reading the imbalances. Where I would aim to this previous equal highs, as here. How big move it was? From that candle at 18 pips. Very nice one, very good distance. You can also mark the TPs as the next imbalances. Could be like here, right? Even just above the equal highs. Here was also the imbalance. It could make the 2 pips bigger move, or this one imbalances. We need also to check which one is strong, and please do not be greedy. For me as a scalper, the 15 to 20 pips wave is a good one. If I have luck and I caught the momentum, it can really fast trade. As I know that previous on other groups we all learned how to catch the bigger waves, like 50 pips, 80, 100. I like to catch what's mine, and as we all know, the market is an unpredictable environment. On every minute there can be placed another order to change the direction of the trend or move. So I like to catch fast smaller waves, and it's my best rate, the 1 to the 5. I love this, the 15 pippers. I just feel safe. Yeah, as today, 14 minutes. No need to manage longer. More time for myself or family. So I just don't like to be greedy and to watch the charts in one trade over half hour or 45 minutes. It's for me too much. Of course, there comes emotions, just how to manage the trade. When there comes the pullback, we are losing the pips, and pips are money. So then it was the second part of New York. I'm not trading there, so for me the 3 best setups were the main one for me, which I took from the M30 demand. Then here I would take a loss, but he was the correct one with decreasing volume, with reacting once again with the broken imbalances, and then the buy after so huge massive liquidity grab. And here comes the question which who asked me, Stacks, sorry, I needed to check why sometimes I am looking for imbalances when looking for a buy from the bearish candle, and one sometimes to join really with decreasing volume from the bullish candle when I'm looking for a buy. It's all about risk I want to take. Both are correct. As for example here, right? I would be looking for a break of this bearish imbalances, because this is for me the sign that the buyers are stronger. They didn't give any chance to sellers to join them with decreasing volume, but they broke this. Yes, here this one candle broke all 3 imbalances. So I am looking now and I'm focused on measure the bearish candle to join the buyers. But the safer way is to find the bullish imbalance from the opposite move and then to wait for a decreasing volume to join the buyers. So there are both ways. And as most of you already found on charts, the waiting for a safer setup is sometimes with no reaction. This is just the rule, kind of rule, that if you want to take a very, very low risk setup, we need to wait. Sometimes a long time, sometimes during the day it will not happen. But you are protecting your capital, yes? This is the big plus for you. If you are waiting only for, if you are want to buy for decreasing volume on the bullish imbalance. Because I am taking bigger risk and I am joining after breaking the opposite imbalances. So for example here, right, this is good price action. When it was a liquidity grab, price is coming back down, is breaking the imbalances, and I would join here with a loss, yes. It's happening. It's all about the risk. Same as here, as he was the bullish move, the break of the imbalance, but the move was too strong, too big candle. I wouldn't set 5 pips stop loss to join the sellers. I would wait once again for filling with decreasing volume this imbalance, but it didn't happen. This price was missing here, so here could be also liquidity. It's all about really your reading the taking your risk. Let's see here. Here could be also nice, maybe safer entry. Yes, we have the break of structure, prices coming back, reacting with this broken bullish imbalances, and then appeared the bearish one. Volume decreased 2 times. So maybe he would also be good entry, yeah, to the lower edge. But in my setup, this demand wasn't my chart. Yeah, so I would be aiming for this imbalance and for this equal lows. By entry from here, it could be 17 pips, but I would take a very big look on this imbalance, how price want to react here, just to move my stop loss to break even at a good time. So please do not use all imbalances, only the important ones. This is break of structure, break of the smaller zone, break of previous high or low. I know that I'm taking more aggressive entries right now because of a lot of things to do, and my single day is very busy. So I'm not waiting for retest of the opposite move. I am mostly joining now after break of the imbalances. I'm not waiting for retest with decreasing volume. Yes, sometimes it's happening when I have better day, more time. I'm just waiting with a lot of patience. But I see occasion it's very impulsive because all these moves we are catching are similar. We are looking for liquidity from equal highs and lows. The compression is not so popular pattern, but every day we can see the support resistance with manipulations waves. So this is the difference, right? Joining with the buyers with decreasing volume, or joining by breaking the opposite imbalance, because as I like to mention a lot of time, this means that the buyers are stronger than the bears, like breaking easily the imbalance. Okay guys, 3 setups for me. The 4th one would be a loss, but this is what I'm looking for. Liquidity. After a time you will be able really to find it easier, faster, and without any fear, because these are repeatable moves. This is how the banks like to trade the GU. Okay, thank you guys for watching. It is the 25 minutes video, Tomorrow will be the next one. Yes, as I promised, the Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays are the days where I want to record. These are the best days with price action. It's happening a lot. And that's today a bit messy. There's a lot of ranges, not a lot of opportunities. But if you are looking for entry, also remember to see the TP at the same time. If the game is worth this risk. Thank you guys and see you tomorrow.